Okay. Oh my goodness, I have another question. Okay. So in my shul, right? Since people there know that I'm going through the process of conversion, and is it proper? Because sometimes I feel okay. Not that I feel okay. Is it proper for me to, let's say I'm walking someone home and I'm like, hey, don't worry about it. Like, I don't want them to walk up the stairs so much. So I'm like, okay, I'm there. Let me just press the elevator so we can go up there. Is it proper?
No, it's not proper. It's not. So people.
No, they don't tell me anything though. They don't tell me anything.
No, it's not. You see, they after you go through this conversion process, so they're going to treat you in their mind. In their mind, you present yourself as the image that I'm a different person. You understand? So even after you convert, they say, can you press the button for me? You understand? That's not proper. And so don't. The sooner you stop this custom is better. Okay. And the proper, I'm not sure what floor they live in, but it's proper. We have here the whole community from the neighborhood is called Lower East Side. Lower East Side, where Moshe Feinstein, that's how you used to live. And I was there for Shabbaton. It's very, very interesting. Like in the end of the Manhattan, in the south part of the Manhattan, right? And it's facing the water, actually, the Hudson River. Beautiful. Can you see the Statue of Liberty? So it's one second. So, and it's a beautiful view. If you get like higher floors, it's beautiful view. But all Jews buy like up to 4th floor. That's it. So 2nd floor, the best. I mean, usually on the 1st floor you have lobby, laundry, but 2nd floor, it's the best. It's Jewish floor. 3rd floor, yes. 4th, yes. 5th, that's it. It's out of the question. You understand? Because nobody uses an elevator. So elevator, even though according to some poskim it's allowed when somebody is sick, when somebody is weak, when the non-Jew is going to press the button, but most of the people, kosher people, do not use elevator unless it is a Shabbos elevator. What is a Shabbos elevator? It's random. So as I once explained that we were staying in this hotel in Israel, in Yerushalayim actually, and it was kosher like Shabbos elevator. And it was so annoying. We stayed on the 4th floor. That's why we agreed on the 4th floor. And it went to the 9th, then on the 7th, then on the 2nd, then like random, until we got close to our floor. I said I would come if I start walking. I would be there like I don't know 20 minutes ago. You understand? That's a kosher elevator because it's random. You don't know when the door is closing, you don't know when it's open. It's all random. So that's a kosher elevator. But the one that you press button, it's not everybody agreed that you're allowed to use it. You understand? Unless somebody is sick.
There was a situation that I did run into where I got invited to a Shabbat dinner, and thank God, like I got there because when we got there, his food, was burnt. His oven was still on, and it was way into like cooking. So in that instance, am I allowed to, like shut up the oven because his oven was still running?
I mean, technically you're allowed, but try to ask them that they can get somebody neighbors from their neighbors and ask somebody else.
Okay, all right.
And
thank
same,
you so much.
you're welcome. I give you maybe a better example, right? So even some people say, so if baby does not know, so let the little, 1-2 years old, let them flip the switch. So one of the guests was walking out of the restaurant, then they turned the switch off, right? It's normal courtesy, right? But it was Shabbos, so they would take a baby, and baby would do that. And then the older kids say, yeah, take the baby. And then this baby remember, and it's like in his mind that he can do it on Shabbos. Nobody can, but I'm a baby, I can. So, and it gets stuck in a person's head, and it's not proper. It's not proper education. You understand? So if it's emergency, yes, but usually ask somebody else, please. There is no problem. Well, let them go to neighbor and ask. Okay. Why like next time they would be more careful. So the proper way, as we learn in the laws of Shabbos, so create for yourself a list, checklist, right? You do it on iPad or whatever in a paper, does not matter. So I have to turn on the slide for Shabbos. Okay, check. I have to set up the timers. Check. I have to set up my alarm clock. Check. Okay, and that's it. Otherwise, like how you would be organized to leave the stove open, like running for the whole Shabbos, like it's because the people are not organized, so they don't treat Shabbos correctly. And I said with respect. If it would be like their life would depend on it, they would not do it. They would not even think to turn off the oven. Understand? Because technically there is no risk. Right? If oven would run the whole Shabbat, there is no risk. Well, what is going to happen?
No, the food was in there.
So take out the food. There is no problem. If food is ready, take out the food, and that's it. Keep the oven running. There is no problem. You understand? So even if let's say you have a regular oven, let's say it's set on 300 degrees, 250. So for the whole Shabbos, it's going to keep 250 degrees. So if it gets up to that, it's going to shut off, then turn on, off. There is no problem. There is no danger. There is no life danger that you must turn it off. You understand? So that's. So don't try not to put the people in situation that they should take advantage of you. Because it's like putting stumbling block in front of the blind. Tell them that I said no.
All right, so that's what I was saying. I was saying, okay.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Yes, Rabbi. I also had that issue. I was learning with this rabbi also, and the rabbi said, don't let anyone, because you have to act like a Jew from now that you're converting, and so you are not allowed to turn any lights, because that's what you're learning now. And they can know that you're not allowed to do that because you're acting like a Jew, because when you convert, then what's going to happen? Exactly what you're saying. If they question you, say that your rabbi told you not to. Exactly.
So I always tell all my students. So if somebody asks question, doesn't matter. Rabbi with big head, with a small head, with a longer beard than mine. So my rabbi said that, and send them to me. Nobody ever, for all of these years, none of these clowns ever called me. Like if I have a question, so I had a question. So a student, former student, like another clown, and he told me nonsense. I'm not going to repeat, not going to waste everybody's time. So I said it's not possible, and that guy said he had the chutzpah call me, and I called him and asked the question. He did not have any answer because he made it up from the beginning to the end, whatever he told this person, like from the thin air. Understand? But you can always blame, not blame, but say that I said. So as you said, as you see, everything we learn from the book. It's not from my mind. So maybe I elaborate what it says in the book, but I never contradict the books. You understand? Maybe if there is a lenient opinion, like with this, what is it? Bird's food, right? We said for sure it's not allowed for us to eat sunflower seeds, but CRC is Chicago Rabbinical Court, right? Council or something. They say you're allowed to give to your parents, so give to your parents. I mean, if there is such a lenient opinion that allowed to use not for people, they would not do it for people, but for some birds, because maybe these birds are not going to eat different. I don't know, but we can go by that lenient opinion. But I know that this is a reliable Choshev company, like this God-fearing people. Understand? Okay, so I don't think it's from my head. I mean, if it's from my head, it means that I learned from somewhere, from kosher books. Okay, go ahead. Any other questions? Any topic? Go ahead.
So, Rabbi, when my rabbi asked my husband, because my rabbi from the Shiur likes my husband to turn on the light. If this happens again, can I just tell him to call you?
Yes, please.
Okay.
And said, why you can tell why don't you ask your son to do that? Ask your wife to do that and see the reaction.
Yeah.
You understand? So it's not proper. I mean, these people, they have there is a word, the chutzpah, this the brazenness. Like, why would you treat somebody? Somebody's trying to do the right thing. They go through the conversion, right? Whatever, they went through the conversion. Somebody is observing, not observing. It's irrelevant. It's absolutely irrelevant. So this Jew, for example, a Jew is a driver in Shabbos, and he came right to the Shiur, say, yeah, to turn on air conditioner. Anyway, and everybody would say, anyway, he's going to come to his house. He's going to turn air conditioner. He's going to turn TV. It's his own business. I don't want to be, me personally, and nobody, none of the kosher people should be like a stumbling block of this person. You understand? He wants to sin, let him sin. But I don't want to be the reason why he's going to sin. You understand? That's I don't know. He's not rabbi. That's not what we do. That's not proper. Not proper to put people in that such a situation. It's like in my mind, it's disrespect of that person, and it's not good. Okay. Any other questions?
Sure.
Yeah, go. You're welcome. But on the other hand, you have to like show the world that you're serious. That's what I do. I follow. They say what are you, Orthodox? You Reform? I say I follow the Moshe Rabbeinu. I follow Shulchan Aruch. How about that? Shulchan Aruch is a good rabbi, right? So we don't go by your leniency. Some people say in this Shabbat, like they had whatever, I'm not going to mention, like they have a parking lot. So, and I know one guy. I said, well, where are you going to mincha? He said, I started going to this Chabad house. I said, they have mincha? I said, yeah, some people come, some people don't come. They have a huge parking lot. Like, but people don't have there is no daily minyan. They try to organize mincha. This Chabad house were there for 25 years. They never had mincha. Now they try to organize. They have huge parking lot. Why? Because everybody drives on Shabbos to that. And he gives everybody aliyahs. He's not allowed. They take Sefer Torah. Not allowed. There's no maybe him and maybe his 2 sons, 3 sons. I'm not sure. They're still living there. It's like there's no minyan. But this huge parking lot is there, and somebody's paying. You understand? It's good food, as they told me. It's a good food. His wife is a good cook, Baruch Hashem. But they put a stumbling block in front of the people. So if you want to bring people closer, let them come on Sunday. Let them come on Wednesday night. Celebrate on Wednesday night, whatever celebrate. You want to teach them Torah, do it Wednesday night. But don't make other people come on Shabbos, and you have an active parking lot, and you keep quiet. You understand? That's a big issue in our generation. So people are trying to be politically correct. And Hashem, read the Torah and see Hashem is not politically correct. He's telling the truth. If you're going to follow this way, I'm going to kill you. I hate you, right? So read the Jews that not Hashem said, if you're going to make fire on Shabbos, right? If you're not follow Shabbos, if you don't keep Shabbos, you should be executed, and your soul should be cut from this world and the world to come. So how this clown is allowing to these people to come by car to his Friday night? How is it possible? It's a good question. No.